as the project has evolved and as it's gotten like new functionality, how do you find yourself using it today? Because obviously initially you had that Jira integration, but what about now?
Yeah, I usually I try to do a little bit of planning at the start of the day.
Mm-hmm.
I have yeah, my main project set up, which I use. Then I have Google Calendar integration because I have that, and then because most of the project lives on GitHub, I'm pulling in. I'm using the GitHub integration quite a bit. That I'm pulling in the issues from there, so I have them directly inside the app, and then I have a little timer for how much I use the standing desk, um, because like I have back pain. um, and then for planning, I sometimes use the boards feature also, which is pretty nice. It's like yeah, very configurable lanes or panels you can have. Yeah, I don't know, similar to what's called Trello, but very flexible and customizable that I use. And then I use just the standard features like tags, and I use the time tracking. Just not I don't have to send it in to anyone, but just for me personally, just yeah, as a psychological thingy, and um, also like to have an overview, maybe where my time went. So to be honest, I don't check it as much. Um, yeah, I think that's basically it. So nothing too fancy about it. Sometimes I use the notes feature for things, and yeah, is there something else maybe which? Yeah, there's the focus timer. I use it sometimes now, especially yeah, we just recently got a baby, which means that I have less time a little bit, or that I have short windows where I can work. Um, and so I use the focus timer like for that to set a countdown, so I can work an hour, and then I have to change some diapers or something. Yeah. Um, and I use this new sync feature, of course. And I don't know, does it make sense to show a little bit of it via screen sharing, or
If you
we're
want
gonna
to, yeah, if you're fine doing that.
let me just check real quickly that I don't have anything compromising in my to-do list. Um, so maybe not. Yeah. Then
Okay. Um, Theoretically, we can do this and then do
yeah.
that. Yes, that works. Lovely. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Can you see it?
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Is the format okay? Shall I make it a little bit bigger or smaller? Or
If you can make it a little, just a little bit bigger, that.
yeah, let's do it.
Okay, yeah, that should be fine. That gives us a rough idea.
Cool. Yeah, that's basically how it looks. As you can see, I'm also tracking our call. um, then yeah, I have different tasks from different projects. Like these little badges are projects, and there are tags. For example, A is I did use it for top priority. Um, and that's usually what I have open all the time on my second screen, on my laptop screen. And then if I need to do some planning over time, I use a planner. Like, uh, that. Then here's the boards feature. For example, here I have custom board just for super productivity. Like here is stuff, I configured this lane to just show things I've already planned for a certain day. Then I have those for priority, and another one. This I use sometimes. Then there's also like the schedule, which auto generates how it would play out over time, which I find useful sometimes. Yeah, that's what I use mostly. At the moment, there's also habits feature. I just use it for standing desk, and you can see here are the projects on the left, and then it's also maybe the issue panel I'm using often. Maybe that's also interesting. Like you have it here pre-configured to you can this is GitHub mark syntax here,
Okay.
and this is pre-configured like to do these things. You can bookmark that, and so it stays in there with this button. And then I have all the issues that are assigned to me and are open here. And then when I click here, maybe this. Then I have it inside the app, and I can also check here the issue stuff, and there are the logs, the comments, and everything. This I use very often, and there's also like a deadlines feature. I don't have too many deadlines these days. I don't set myself, and so I don't use it as much, but it's there. You can add notes here with Markdown. You can also, if you need a level deeper, you can also use Markdown lists inside here. You can attach things. Lots of options. Maybe let me also show this. But you can this in the settings you can turn everything off. Like I have everything on, but maybe also a little thing while we at it.
Okay.
What I like also, I haven't used it quite some time, is like this schedule panel. You can open it, and then you can this time you can drag your tasks here to yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Can resize them here, and as you can see, as reminders are approaching, you get a little bar at the top. You can also always turn everything off. And see.
Does he know where the settings in his own app are?
Yeah. Maybe here short glance at the plugins. I'm using GitHub issues and the Google Calendar thing, and but there are also lots of more stuff. And very recently, I added you can also add sections.
Oh, okay.
That's maybe. Let me think. Maybe something else interesting. It's probably the most interesting stuff. Maybe plugins is also. Let me show how example plugin looks. For example, here's like the procrastination buster plugin. And what this particular plugin does, it adds a button here at the top, and if you have here like different triggers of procrastination or different modes of procrastination, and then, for example, I don't know, I feel overwhelmed by the stuffs I have, and then strategies, and like this one, has a link, like so you can execute it directly. And yeah, maybe one last thing. Yeah, there's themes. So this is also was added recently that it's a little bit more bare bones. And you can and you can set different background images and colors for the project. And focus mode. Now, you can use flow time, Pomodoro countdown. For example, if I count down, then yeah, we have a countdown that's just running here. Can also write some notes. And because this is you won't see it, but yeah, because this is like I see the icon. It's not properly aligned, but if you have like a task which is connected to an issue provider, like which also like the calendar stuff sounds as counts as one, then you also have a link here directly. For example, if this would be a GitHub issue, you would here have a link directly to the issue.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, I think now now I'm done. Yeah.
Okay. That's really cool. If you're done, can you close the capture? Yeah, there we go. Sweet. Okay. Sweet, now we're back to normal. That's cool. That's really cool.
Oh.
I always see here's the thing, right? I always like to try out these productivity apps. And the problem that I have is I then get I stop filling them out, right? And they're only as useful as you make them. So it's something where if you're going to use it, you have to actually use it. Otherwise, you're just like, half using it, like filling it out some days, not filling it out others. Like maybe you get something out of it.
Yeah.
But if you're not using it consistently, you're eventually going to hit a point where you just stop using it entirely.
Yeah, absolutely. As we already said, like people are very different, and I think if you don't feel like you're missing out on something, then I think there's also no reason to force a productivity or a to-do app into your day. It's more like if you try it out and it sticks, then it's probably a good thing. And if it doesn't, yeah, like people are so different. Also, like I don't know what your regular workday looks like, but maybe for the work or how you work, it's really not necessary to have that, or pen and paper are just better fits because maybe you don't do all this stuff at the computer or something like that.
I feel like for the sake of dealing with distractions, like having a timer there might actually be something that's useful.
Yeah.
I might have to properly mess around with it.